How's it going, everybody, with another video? I know this is different, but I was actually recommended this. Thank you guys for the comments. I know a lot of you kind of were joking about some games I don't want you to play. I will probably not be playing this one, those one, but I'll be playing Minecraft. I know last time we did this, it took me a very long time, and I think it's for two things. It's either I suck at Minecraft or I just got a bad seed. So I think we're gonna name this Not Bad Seed, just to kind of put that into perspective of I'm not terrible at Minecraft. I just started on my computer because it kind of flunked it out. So but I hope you guys do enjoy. We're gonna get straight into it, and I'll see you guys when we log in. All right, now we are loaded in. This doesn't look complete. We did just spawn right next to a cave, so it's not terrible. Yeah, it looks like this is a pretty big cave. We're gonna get some wood to start out. I'm hoping this seed will be a lot better, considering that the last one took us forever to get diamonds. If you guys did watch the last series, I hope you did enjoy that one. I know this is a little different because we actually got a webcam this time. I think I changed my mind. I want a webcam this time. We started out last time with a webcam. We stopped, but I think this time I'm going to keep it. But I hope you guys do enjoy this series. I'm hoping we do at least 10 episodes, but it will be a lot more different than the last, because we're gonna actually, you know, beat the Ender Dragon. I'm hoping within 8 episodes. That's what I'm thinking about having. But also, whenever I start Minecraft servers, I always like to start out with a wooden pickaxe. I don't know if that's the same for everyone else, but I always like to start out with wooden pickaxes, mainly because that's the really only wooden tool you need. And they already got iron. Wow. Great start off. Barely did anything when we already got iron. We're going to set up a little camp here. Just a very short, small, you know, little area. We got 2. How big? I don't know how big this vein is going to be. We're going to get enough to get a furnace, though. We need to get some coal so that we can, you know, actually use this iron. My computer's a little laggy today, so that's fantastic. You know, you love to see that. Let's see a little more. 1, 2. Okay, only 2. That's not that big of a deal. I'm not too worried about that, but I do wish it was a little more. Actually, weirdly enough, copper is pretty useful now, considering that you can use it for a number of different uses. Armor, pickaxes, swords, all the types of stuff, and iron, a copper golem as well. So this, I will say, is probably not better than iron, but it's definitely a lot more common, which is really good for like the start of these let's plays. Again, ooh, I'm gonna see if I can fix the settings. Again, if you guys do enjoy the video, I hope you guys do. Let me know down in the comments down below. Yeah, this is really laggy for some reason. And if you guys know, Minecraft is not a game that should be laggy. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Let me see what I can do. Wow. Drastically. Okay. Okay, so I think I figured it out. It was just that I had 96 chunks radius, which is that low-key actually insane. So it should be fine now. It's pretty smooth on my end. I can also see, you know, a lot of recordings, just in case. If you guys ever see me look to the left, that is a screen. I'm looking at a screen right now. It's just to make sure that a lot of times when I first started this channel and using webcam heavily, a lot of times it would freeze. I'm not sure why, but it would freeze, and I would have to, you know, stop the video, rewatch it. It happened a couple times that it was so frustrating that I had to rewatch the entire video. Only happened a couple times, but it was very frustrating because I also didn't like the fact that I had to be fake. Not fake, but it wasn't my first reaction. So a lot of times, you know, I would react the first time, which is the original video, and then I would have to be like, oh yeah, like I would be like, oh, I have to be ready for this moment, because I know I want to keep that similar vibe of that reaction, but I also don't want to be fake by, you know, faking your reaction. But it was very frustrating for a time, so I always made sure to make sure it's not laggy, or you know, it's not going to be hard for people to watch themselves. Doesn't look like we have any coal though. No, there's no coal. I know there was copper back there. We have a decent amount right now, so I'm not too worried. Not a terrible seed, to be honest. Like, this episode will be a little laggy. I will figure it out next episode. But this episode, I think the biggest thing is I want to get a decent base. I want to get all copper, whole copper, you know, armor, whatever, you know, whatever I need to do. And then I just want to have like a good utility. I want to have a sword. I want to have a shield. And I want to also find a village. I think that's what I want to do in this episode. Also, put down in the comments down below of what you guys want me to do in each episode. We can kind of have like a goal thing of like, you know, I had to do this, this, and this for the episodes that kind of get a little bit like boring. Because I obviously don't want to rush this. I still want to have good content, because I know after when we beat the Ender Dragon, it's gonna be pretty boring. But also, another thing, and I probably need to mention this before we go any further. I have never beat the Ender Dragon by myself. I think I did it when I was a little kid and when it was really easy on Pocket Edition, but I have never beat it by myself. It's always been with friends or a whole server or something like that. So if I do, just wait. My reaction will probably be pretty good, considering that will be my first time doing it. So this is the game. This is the server. I don't care how well this video does. This will be the series that I beat the Ender Dragon. That's my goal. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how many tries it takes. I want to be able to beat the Ender Dragon. I know it's not like the hardest thing imaginable, but I'm also not that good at Minecraft. I'm pretty dog water, to be honest. Well, let's figure out if I can get like anywhere over those mountains. All right, we got a boat and we're crossing the area now. We don't have any food. Okay, there is coal right there. Perfect. This is gonna be a little hard because I know. Oh, this is gonna be really annoying because once it gets to a certain point, it takes forever to dig under. Let's see if we can get this. We were able to actually get 3 different things. I don't know how I did this, but I was able to get coal, iron, and copper. So that's actually kind of gas, I'm not gonna lie. Without the fact, because I actually was pretty smart. If I just say so myself, it was pretty smart of me. I kind of just made a whole circle around this pillar and then dug straight in the middle, and then no water came through except for like right now as I was mining. But actually we're gonna do this so we can get out. Oh my god. Awesome. Oh, and a little tree goes to the top. Nice. Got some coal, so now we can smelt our iron when we get back over to the other side of the island. I don't know what's over here. Haven't gone over here yet, but I'm hoping we find at least a village, because that's one of our, you know, it's for our goal for this episode. One of our goals is to find a village, get iron, and, you know, get a sword, a shield, and all that kind of stuff. Just get a good base going. Now, I'm going to change it to just 3. I'm going to change it to finding a village, getting full iron armor, and build a semi-basic base. It can even be in the village so we can get 2 in 1. Oh, I didn't even notice this is a new mob. I think you can start riding them now. I'm going to try to do it, but I don't know. No, you can't do it yet. I think you have to have a certain... Okay. I think you have to have a certain item in order to, like, not... I think it's like to tame it, and then you can ride on top of them. What's really cool... Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. Is that drowns can actually ride the dead ones and, like, follow you really fast. Which is... It's really cool, but it's kind of low-key scary. Sun went down pretty fast, so we definitely do need to find a spot to camp at. I see light over there, but it's obviously lava, so I don't know exactly what we're gonna... Oh, that's a foundation or whatever it's called. Oh, that's not what we're looking for, though. I think what we're gonna do... I think we're gonna have to scratch off finding a village for this episode and wait that for next episode. I think what we need to do is find a good base, get a bunch of iron, and... you know, get what we need to get. Shield, sword, all that kind of stuff. Actually, I think we did just find a village. So we will actually not scratch that off our list. And we will not need to do that next episode. I think it's behind this. Oh god, I'm abandoning my boat. I'm abandoning my boat. I do not want to be caught. Oh my gosh, there's so many mobs now. If you guys don't know, those husks, I forget what they're called specifically, but they spawn in cold biomes, and they have arrows which have a sickness that slows you down. Oh my gosh, we did find a village. Let's go. We can cross that off the list. Oh, so it looked like a player for a second. I was like, bro, I'm on. Okay, I'll leave him be. But yeah, that crosses our first thing off the list. We still need to find a good base and find enough iron to get full uniform. A little nervous that someone's around us. Okay, I think we're fine for right now. But we definitely need to be cautious because there was a ton of mobs. Yep, there still is. We got 12 coal right now. Actually pretty good. There's still a bunch of mobs. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to steal one of these beds so that we can, you know, not die and get stuck at spawn with nothing. Please let there be a bed somewhere. Oh, we got a chest. Ooh, got a compass and 4 pieces of bread and a bundle. Not bad, not bad. Honestly, pretty good. Okay. There is a zombie right here. Got him. All right. Still not. Okay, well, we can get some of this. Okay, we're going to go up the sand. Hopefully, you know what? No, we're going to go around. Should I go here? Oh, so close. Alright, this villager, I'm sorry. I'm not taking any risks. Get out. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I suck at Minecraft. Whoo! Low-key scary for a second. That's the first thing that always scares me so much, is that, like, they can just follow you in to your house and kill you before you fall asleep. That's happened to me multiple times. I will say, this game doesn't scare me. It's just that stuff has happened to me so many times that I'm this close to saving a spot if I go really far away from spawn, and it kills me, and I have to reset. I don't want that. But we can actually cross off the first thing off our list is finding a village. We're actually going to turn on cords right now. I forget how to do it specifically, but I'm going to figure it out. Perfect. All right. Got the cords now, which will help us later on for sure. Get some of this. So we now need, I think it's 26 is the total amount to make equipment for iron. So we just need to make sure we have enough for that, and we should be good for our second step. Don't want to get stuck out here. But we do now have a safe spot to do whatever, if we die or not. We will always know that we have a safe spot to spawn. What's this in here? Oh, wow. This is garbage. We got a bunch of feathers, some sticks. Okay. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of try and stick around here, but try and find a cave that's close by that will have enough iron for us to get full iron armor. Well, I hate those sounds. That's great. And I'm not risking it. I hate skeletons in this game. Skeletons are actually the worst mob in this game, mainly because they have aimbot, and they are insanely hard to kill, and especially Bedrock. Bedrock especially, they are awful. We're going to get away from here, try and figure out something, because I cannot find iron for the life of me. We had a really good lucky spawn for when we first spawned in the game, but let me see if I can find any more. Finally, after 14 minutes, we finally found one single piece of iron. It has been so long. We've been close to death. We have been close to, you know, losing everything. We finally went about 1,000 blocks in another direction just to find one vein. But it's okay because we got a whole cave to explore. Oh, 2? Okay, 2. I'll take 2, I guess. But I think what we're going to do first is get food and then go back in because, not going to lie, I'm not going in with 4.5 hearts. Made a mistake. I actually just mined some iron. We are now at 14. We have 5 back at home, so now we have 18. I found a huge vein like right here. I'm really mad I wasn't recording because I'm trying to keep space on my computer. I do not have a lot of storage left. But I hope that we find some more on camera. That would be great. There we go. To prove to you guys, I swear I didn't do this off camera. I'm not one of those YouTubers that is like, oh, I did a little bit of building off camera, and then they turn around and there's a mansion. I will not be doing that or doing anything insane off of camera. Because you know, I want to just keep this real. I want to make sure that you guys see everything I'm doing. Because you know, it's also entertaining in a way to see, you know, a person building an entire world from square one. So yeah, we did just get another little bit of iron. We have 19 now, so we are definitely getting there. I want to be careful. I don't want to go down too far and get stuck and die. That would really suck. Luckily, we did just find a village. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna go down this way. I think that's the smarter approach. I'm just a little nervous that if we go too far down, we're gonna get stuck. But luckily, like I said before, we found a village. There's more iron down there. We found a village that was really close by. I slept in one of the beds because I wanted to make sure that just in case we died or anything, all of our stuff would be, you know, somewhat close by. So just in case, you know, we needed our stuff, it would be right there. Now I did leave my stuff back at my main area, but I'm not too worried because I think this is actually all the amount we need. I wanted to make sure that I didn't lose anything, but I also wanted to stay close, you know, in order to not lose the spot. I know exactly, I mean, I don't know exactly, but I can also just look back at the video. It's easy as that, to look back at, you know, where we're going to be needing to go after we're done. Let's get these 4, and I think we are actually fully done with, the video. I think we've basically done everything. And now I know there'll probably be comments saying, you know, you didn't really find a base, but we found a village. And I know I said that wasn't going to be it, but I did not think it was going to take us long to find some iron. But yeah, again, if you guys do enjoy this series, make sure you like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. Let me know down in the comments down below what you guys want to see in the next episode of the Minecraft series. Also, let me know what is a better name for the series other than like Survival Saga or Minecraft series. I want to give it like a proper name and no dumb stuff, guys. Make it like a actual name. Don't make it like hairy nuts or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's get back and let's figure everything out. And speedrun. If anyone that doesn't know this game too well, that did not speed up the video, that's actually how fast you can go in those boats, which is pretty cool. we successfully made it back. Let's get everything together, smelt some iron, get everything we need to do, and I will update you guys after that. All right, guys. Well, we actually have gotten everything we need. We've gotten a sword, we've gotten a shield, we've gotten a pickaxe, axe, full iron armor. We got our chest actually is pretty organized right now. We still got more iron cooking, but I think this is what about to do it. I think this is a good starting point of this series. If you guys do enjoy, let me know in the comments down below. If this video gets like 10 likes, we'll do a part 2. I just want to make sure you guys do enjoy, so I don't, I hate to say waste my time, but I also don't want to put in a bunch of this if no one enjoys the series. Let me know in the comments if you guys do enjoy. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next time. And I do look forward to seeing you guys, so make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, have a good one.